Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second part of the Greene County North Polk doubleheader here, as 4-13 North Polk is going to be taking on 7-12 Greene County. Last time these two teams matched up, Greene County came on top 66-50. We'll see how North Polk comes out here today. They're coming off of the loss yesterday. Braden Hawksbergen with a 24-point outing. He's North Polk's leading scorer with 15.2 points a game. And they're going to try to match up here against Greene County's leading scorer, Trey Highnote, 22.4 points on the season as he's Greene County's leading scorer, followed by Carter Morton, 14.6 points.
Alrighty, we are coming back from an electrifying girls game where the North Polk girls won by 60-some points. Absolutely great game for both teams, however.
Greene County has two players averaging 20 or more points per game. They have Trey Highnote, 22.4, and Lance Hughes, 21.1. And so I'm excited to see how this game wraps out tonight. North Polk's going to want this one. They came off of a close one yesterday, and I'm excited to see what adjustments they make to try and get the win tonight.
There's Trey Highnote, the lead scorer.
Starting here for Greene County, we have Trey Highnote, Nick Breon, Carter Morton, Xavier Hayes, and Tyler Miller. The North Polk starting lineup here is going to be looking a little different tonight, as Sam Carsonson is not allowed to play in the first half here after receiving a technical last game. So he obviously won't be starting here tonight, as instead we're going to have Cam Markert, Quentin MacArthur, Colton Parkins, Quentin Sommers, and Braden Hawksbergen.
Cameron the Cat right there.
So senior Quentin MacArthur is going to be filling over for Sam's spot. That's a bit of a surprise to us. I'm surprised they weren't going to have Jevin Sullivan. He started the season here for North Polk, but he now comes off of the bench for them, which isn't a bad move. Jevin Sullivan's able to lead the bench players now, and so now you have a more versatile bench with Jevin Sullivan coming off and being a reserve here for the North Polk Comets.
I recall on Friday, Jevin Sullivan was scoreless despite many efforts. I believe he's looking to change that tonight without a doubt.
Yeah, we'll see how he comes out here tonight. North Polk, like we said, is hungry, and they're going to want this one bad. This game is about to get underway here as tip-off is about to happen. Tipping off for North Polk here is going to be number 50, Quentin MacArthur. For Greene County, number 24, Tyler Miller.
Tyler Miller looks like he's going to tower over Quentin Sommers. And he does. Wow.
And some chatter here already happening as Quentin Sommers accidentally bumped into Nick Bieron here. And Nick Bieron must have said something to Sommers, as Sommers did not look too happy. Morton kicks over to Highnote. Highnote over to Breon. Over to Hayes. Hayes tries to throw it down low. Almost turned over. It is turned over.
Oh.
Nope, it is not. It's recovered here by Breon. Missed layup there by Morton as Cam Markert grabs the rebound here for the North Polk Comets. We already got a fast-paced offense here starting out for Greene County. As North Polk is going to look to try to put on some points here early. Quentin Sommers drives in, swings it over to Cam Markert. Hawksbergen up top now. Cam Markert with the ball, drives in, little floater there from Cam Markert, and that floater is good.
North Polk draws first blood.
It's a nice aggressive move there by Cam Markert. 2-0 early lead here as the ball is turned over by Breon. He looks to disagree with that call. He's not happy. He thought it bounced off of North Polk here, but it did not. He lost control of the ball. That's out of bounds. Turnover by Greene County.
Greene County's looking to press, similar to how the North
Hard
Polk girls
press
are
here.
Greene County offense.
As there's a lot of physicality here early. North Polk easily breaks their press. Almost turned over there by Sommers. Cam Markert drives in, kicks over to Quentin MacArthur. Nice little layup there by MacArthur. That is good. 4-0 here early.
Fantastic teamwork.
High Note takes the ball, kicks it over to Hayes. Hayes now. Pump fake there by Carter Morton. Carter Morton with the ball up top. Pull up three there. No good. An offensive rebound here by Greene County. That is a layup by Hayes. It is all tied up here, 4-4. Now, it's always been an issue here for North Polk is allowing offensive rebounds. And it definitely shapes up to be a bad thing because you give the offensive more chance. That's a very questionable call there.
Ooh, the Greene County audience does not appear
As
to
the call is changed, it is Greene County's ball. But like I was saying, yeah, offensive rebounds are a big issue for North Polk, as that's a reason why their opponents score a lot against them. They need to box out a little bit stronger here and grab up the boards, especially when they're going up against the bigger guy like Tyler Miller. Tyler Miller is bigger than anybody on a starting lineup, so you're going to have to box out here and really fight for those rebounds. Braden Hawksbergen has the ball up top.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see number 24 for Greene County dominating the rebound game tonight.
Parkins is good with the three. His first points of the night, 7-4. North Polk leads. 5:40 remaining here in the first. That's a deep, contested three by Trey Highnote, and that is good. Ties the game up, 7-7. What better way to answer back with three by getting a three of your own, as Parkins has another open look here, and that is good by Colton Parkins, 2 for 2 from three
to
start the game off early, 10-7. Double team here on High Note, almost turns the ball over. It is turned over. Colton Parkins with the steal. Open layup here, and he misses that. Offensive rebound by Braden Hawksbergen, passes that over to Quentin Sommers.
Summertime.
Easy layup. Greene County's coach here seems to be very upset as on how Greene County let that happen. 12-7 here, 5 minutes left in the first. As North Polk is looking to come out here strong, they've been firing on all cylinders. Colton Parkins 2 for 2 from three with 6 points here.
Absolutely. Colton Parkins, wow. Already starting out with an amazing night. 6 points already. Both of them threes back-to-back. He has not missed a shot yet.
Jevin Sullivan is checking in the game here early for North Polk.
Jevin Sullivan certainly looking for redemption tonight.
He comes in for Braden Hawksbergen. Greene County with the ball here. Greene County has already been running a fast-paced offense here. North Polk has been trying to keep up here, but shots keep falling for them. They did force a turnover, and there's another Greene County turnover. 4 turnovers here early for Greene County as North Polk defense is looking strong already. Let's see if they can come back and gain some more points here. Margaret with the ball, drives inside, tries to dish it over to Sommers. That is turned over. Easy fast break layup there for Carter Morton as that layup's good, 12-9. 4:30 remaining in the first. Margaret with the ball up top. Another North Polk turnover. And that's a backcourt violation as he just had a brain cramp there, throws the ball back over half court. Another Greene County turnover. Both teams have quite a bit of turnovers here early as North Polk has a 3-point lead. Cam Marker with the ball now. Passes over to Parkins. Parkins pump fakes, dribbles over, pump fakes again, hits Sommers. Jevin Sullivan now. Parkins back up top. Nice screen there by MacArthur. MacArthur rolls. He's open, not hit. Marker tries to dish over. A lot of contact there, no call. Tyler Miller goes up and slam dunk by Tyler Miller.
It is Dunk City here in Allman tonight.
That is a nice way to finish the fast break there for Tyler Miller, as that's could be a potential boost they need here as it's a close game early. Jevin Sullivan goes up for the layup. Oh, that's actually called on the floor, as it looks like he might have tried to pass out there, as Jevin Sullivan is going to pass it underneath here. 12-11, 3:50 remaining in the half.
Man,
now that was a nice dunk there by Tyler Miller. He had 2 guys trailing him very close,
Three, actually.
Three trailing him close there as Tyler Miller was able to go up and get the slam.
Tyler Miller's MacArthur with real danger underneath the basket.
Luke McCoy up top. Sullivan kicks over to Sommers. Sommers is open. Almost spots up there for the three. Throws it to nobody, but Cam Markert's there. Grabs the ball. Nice little fake handoff there as he almost turns the ball over. Sommers posts up down low. Parkins with another open three. 3 for 3. Colton Parkins, 9 points in the game.
Colton, the king, is on fire tonight.
He sure is, as that's now 15-11, North Polk. Tyler Miller with the ball. Another dunk by Tyler Miller. Dunks over 2 defenders, and North Polk is having a hard time stopping him in the paint as he towers over most of our people.
No one on the Comets can guard Tyler Miller. With him under the basket, it's going to be really tough.
Parkins throws up a layup there. Misses. Steal by Cam Markert. Double team on Markert. Luke McCoy with the ball. Dishes over to Sommers. Sommers over to Sullivan. Sullivan pump fakes. Drives in. Kicks over to Parkins. Pump fakes there. Sommers in the corner now. Cam Markert, nice drive there. Almost an and one, but the layup rolls off the front of the rim. 15-13. So he has 2 here at the line.
Wow, you can really see it in this shot right now, how Tyler Miller is towering over 6'1" Colton Parkins.
First one out the line for Cam Marker is good. Checking in for the game here for Greene County, number 0, John Rosado. Number 4, Cale Fisher. And for North Polk, number 10, Quentin MacArthur checks in. For Quentin Sommers, gives him a little breather. Cam Marker for his second at the line. And that is no good. Bounces off the front of the rim. Tyler Miller comes up with the rebound. Carter Martin with the ball. Nice drive there by Carter Martin. Foul is called. That'll be called on number 32, Jevin Sullivan. His first. Braden Hawksbergen's checked in the game here for Cam Markert.
The Comets now
Martin
have
inbounds
one
the ball
foul.
to Tyler Miller. Miller turns the ball over. Almost turns the ball over as Luke McCoy poked that away but cannot come up with it. Another dunk there by Tyler Miller as we don't have anybody big enough to quite stop him in the paint there. Jevin Sullivan, nice pump fake. Braden Hawksbergen kicks it down low to Luke McCoy. Almost a travel there. He's got to be careful. 3-second violation called on Luke McCoy. 16-15 here, 2 minutes remaining. North Polk needs to try to stop Tyler Miller in the paint. Tyler Miller is a bigger player than anybody we have, but he's been a force inside. And you got to either trap down low or try to get the ball outside as he is just wrecking the paint right now. Carter Martin kicks it over to Rosado. High note with the ball now.
Luke McCoy, a monster on defense.
Tyler Miller with the ball. Nice pass to Rosado, and that's an assist from Tyler Miller. Braden Hawksbergen to take the ball up the floor here. Greene County with their first lead here, 17-16, with 1:30 remaining in the quarter. Hawksbergen skips it over to Parkins for the three. No good by Colton Parkins. He misses his first 3 of the night.
You know,
that's a close call there, as it appeared to bounce off the foot of Quentin MacArthur, but it is called North Polk ball.
Where the Comets have been dominating from the 3, the Rams are just killing them under the basket.
Number 10 checks in here for Greene County. I don't have a name for him. He checks in for Tyler Miller. Jevin Sullivan with the 3, and that is off. Greene County grabs the board here. Carter Morton now. Nice dribble moves there by Carter Morton as High Note with the ball. Contested 3 from High Note, no good. Parkins comes up with the board. Dishes over to Hawksbergen. 55 seconds remain here in the first. 16-17. Greene County leads by 1. Sullivan now up to Hawksbergen. Nice screen there by MacArthur. Nice little layup there by Braden Hawksbergen, no good. Offensive rebound by Luke McCoy. McCoy dishes over to Hawksbergen in the corner. Nice pass there, but it is turned over. Stolen by Cale Fisher. High Note takes the ball up the floor. Holding is called. Number 14, Braden Hawksbergen. That'll be his first. .24 seconds remain here in the first.
Comets have 16, the Rams 17.
Morton inbound the ball here. Looks for the double team over on High Note. Leaves Rosado wide open.
Ooh.
Number 10 misses that three. Hawksbergen with the ball as 10 seconds remain on the clock here in the first. Foul is called here on Greene County. That'll be on John Rosado. That's his first. Hawksbergen to inbound the ball. Another foul on John Rosado. That'll be his second. Trying to play some tough defense there, but too much contact as he is called for the body. Marker inbounds the ball to Parkins. Hands off to Marker. Marker looks to drive in. Layup there by Marker. No good as time expires at the end of the first here.
Wow, talk about a first quarter.
16-17 here. Greene County leads by 1. And so far we've seen multiple turnovers by both teams, and both teams are going to need to clean that up if somebody's going to want to look to try to pull out ahead with a large margin.
Absolutely. It's going to be a big, big issue for the Comets to try and stop Tyler Miller. He has 3 dunks on the night. Contrasted, Colton Parkins, the leading scorer for the Comets, has 3 3-pointers on the night.
And as much as a force as Tyler Miller has been on the inside, North Polk is going to want to try to look to try to trap him or try to force a turnover by him, as usually big men don't have the ability to handle the ball inside very well. And it's kind of shown for him as he's already hasn't had a turnover on the night. But if he's towering over our own teammates like that, then we got to try to find a way to stop him inside. Otherwise, it's going to be easy points in the paint for him all night long.
Absolutely.
And both teams need to shape it up here on the turnovers, as both have multiple here early. And it's only a 1-point game as Greene County leads here at the start of the second. North Polk will have the ball. Marker to inbound.
I apologize. We have another camera error that we will be remedying hopefully before Saturday or Thursday night's game as I attempt to get things back up and running again. There we go.
3 there is no good by Hawksbergen, but it's rebounded by Cam Markert with the layup. High Note has the ball now. Double team on High Note. Kicks it over to Morton. Hayes is wide open. Tries to swing it to Tyler Miller. Hard pass there. It almost bounces off his chest, but it's out of bounds on Quint MacArthur. Greene County will retain possession. Offensive foul called on Tyler Miller. Correction called on High Note there. That'll be his first. Marker to inbounds. Marker will take the ball up the floor here. 18-17. North Polk leads by 1. Braden Hawksbergen with the ball on the wing now. Marker swings it down low to Quentin MacArthur. Blocked by Tyler Miller. Offensive rebound by Cam Marker. He goes up with the easy layup. High Note takes the ball down the other end.
No good.
That is called on the floor there. Shot will not count. Called on number 4, Cam Marker. That's his first. Swings it in. High Note with the open 3, and that shot is good. High Note ties the game up here for Greene County, 20-20, with 7 remaining in the half. Tries to hand the ball off there, turned over. Ooh, Looked
Wide
like it
open
could have
layup.
been 3 steps there by Breon. That layup is good by Breon. Greene County takes the lead here again, 22-20, with 6:50 remaining in the half. Cam Marker with the ball up top now, swings it over to Parkins. Parkins pump fakes. Foul is called there on Hayes. That'll be his second. Number 4, Cale Fisher here is checking in for Greene County. Hayes will come out as he just picked up his second foul. North Polk wants to try to come up with a bucket here as they're down by 2. Marker has the ball at the top, kicks it over to Hawksbergen, over to Parkins. Parkins almost runs out of bounds with that, saves it. Marker with the ball on the wing now, up to Parkins. Parkins drives in. Took an extra step there as he is called for the travel. Fisher will inbound the ball here for Greene County. Like we said before, it's turnovers here for both sides as once again, there's multiple turnovers here in the second quarter. And
The Rams now leading 22-20.
almost stolen away there by Parkins. Missed layup there by Tyler Miller. A foul is called. That's a good acting job there by Nick Breon as he fell out of bounds. Foul is called there on the layup behind the hoop as he'll have 2 free throws here. That was called on Colt Parkins, I believe. It's his first of the contest. That free throw is good as he extends the lead to 3 here for Greene County. Second one is no good as Markert will take the ball up the floor here. Nice screen there by MacArthur. Parkins wheels up top. Foul is called on, I believe, number 3, Carter Morton. That'll be his first. 2 free throws coming up here for Colton Parkins. 1 and 1, I should say, for Colton Parkins here.
Comets are down by 3, having 20 points to Greene County's 23.
First one is good, so Parkins will have a second free throw here as he cuts the lead to 2. Looking to cut the lead to 1 here with a second free throw.
Surprised we've yet to see any action from North Polk's Sam Karstensen, the tallest member of the team.
As he cannot play the first half here for North Polk following a technical in the last game against Gilbert. Somers, nice defense there. High note, almost steps out of bounds. Retains his balance. Swings it over to Briot. Fisher pump fakes there, kicks it up top to Morton. Morton drives in. Nice pass to Miller. A foul is called as Miller misses the layup there. He'll have 2 at the line.
Colton Parkins showing visible frustration as he doesn't believe that foul was proper.
Foul is called on number 10 for the Comets, Victor Parker. That's his first.
That'll be Parkins' first here. As the first free throw is good for Tyler Miller. As he extends the lead to 3 here. 24-21 with 6 remaining here in the second. Second free throw drops, extends the lead to 4. Parkins inbounds to Markert. Nice screen there by MacArthur. Sets up an open 3 for Parkins. That is good by Colton Parkins. His 4th 3 of the night. 13 points for Parkins here in the first. MacArthur gets bullied down in the paint by Tyler Miller.
Only a 3-point lead now for Greene County.
Cam Markert looks to cut the lead to 1, and he sure does. That's a nice layup there by Cam Markert.
1-point lead for Greene County.
Markert now has 9. So that is Martin drives in for the layup. No good. Markert has the ball now. Almost turned over there as Hawksbergen has the ball up top. Screen by Somers. Nice roll there by Somers as he tries to look for the layup. Ends up getting fouled. Somers will have 2 at the line here. As we've said before, Quentin Somers struggles from the line on the season as he's a 36% free throw shooter. But the first one's going to drop for him. ties the game up here, 27-27, 4:46 remaining here in the second.
It is worth mentioning Greene County has 8 fouls, North Polk's 5.
Somers for his second. And he can't get that one to fall. So Morton will take the ball up the floor here for Greene County. Thomas Jones almost comes up with the steal there. Fisher passes over to Breon. Breon over to High Note. Double team on High Note. He breaks right through that. Nice pass there to Morton. Morton has the wide open layup. High Note did a great job there of splitting the defense, and he's able to set up his teammate for the open layup as Hawksbergen now has the ball for North Polk here on the other end.
Hawksbergen has yet to shoot a shot tonight.
Foul is called on number 24, Tyler Miller, his second of the game, as Cam Marker will have a 1-and-1 opportunity here at the line. Now you're really going to need these two to drop here to tie up the game. You have 4 minutes here before halftime, and you definitely want to try to tie it up as quick as you can.
Absolutely. If anyone can deal with pressure, though, it's Cameron Marker.
But he misses the first. Off of Thomas Jones' hands. Greene County will have it the other way. Foul is called on Braden Hawksbergen as he tried to trap him in the corner. But High Note breaks right through, and Braden Hawksbergen is called with the body. High Note to inbound the ball here for the Rams. 29-27, 4 minutes remaining before halftime. Morton has the ball. Morton goes a little too fast there. Ball bounces off of his knee out of bounds. That's another Greene County turnover. And for both teams here, turnovers have been the name of the game as both teams have struggled trying to handle the ball here early. And it's showing on the scoreboard as it's 29-27. Very close game here as Cam Marker dishes over to Jevin Sullivan on the wing. Sullivan tries to drive in. Body's called on number 10 for Greene County.
Jevin Sullivan looking to put up some points tonight.
Jevin Sullivan at the line for 2. First one drops for Sullivan here. So he cuts the lead to just 1 with 3 minutes and 53 seconds remaining before half. And the second one is just off there. As he comes up with the steal, Jevin Sullivan with the layup. Nice little move there, double clutch, and gets the layup to drop as North Polk now leads by 1 with 3:40 remaining before half. High Note with the wide open layup, misses off the front of the rim there. Cam Marker with the ball now, nice rebound by Thomas Jones. Braden Hawksbergen with a nice pump fake and 3, a little bit off the mark there. Questionable over the back foul called there on Quentin Somers. As Greene County will have the ball there on the other end.
Greene County moves to 10 fouls on the night to North Polk's 7.
Correction, Greene County will have a 1-and-1 opportunity at the line. Fisher will be shooting here for Greene County. 30-29, 3:29 here remaining in the half. So the first one is going to drop for Fisher as he ties the ball game up here. And he'll have a second one here at the line. Colby Bouchard checks in the game for Quentin Somers. As now you don't have much height here with Tyler Miller still in the game. Now the question's up in the air. Who's going to guard Tyler Miller with 3:30 here remaining? The second one drops. Greene County now lead by 1. Cam Marker will take the ball up the floor here.
It's a 1-point game right now.
Colby Bouchard swings over to Parkins. Parkins drives in, tries to get the foul there, but no call as he misses that layup. High Note dishes over to Morton. Nice hard pass there as he almost turns it over. Thomas Jones on Tyler Miller. Complete size difference here. Swings it inside. Parkins on defense. Nice little turnaround there as he misses.
Thomas Jones standing at 5'10", an unlikely matchup for Tyler Miller.
Yeah, Thomas Jones is not scared to guard him as he played some solid defense there on the other end. Thomas Jones with the screen. Cam Markert's able to drive down the middle. Kicks it over to Parkins. Up top to Jevin Sullivan. Over to Colby Bouchard here. 2:30 remains before halftime as Greene County leads 31-30. North Polk is going to want to try to get the lead here before half. Get a little momentum going into the break.
Nearly picked off.
Open three from Colton Parkins, no good. High Note grabs the rebound. He'll take the ball down the other end. Cam Markert picks him up. Dishes over to Morton. Morton pump fakes, looking for the three here. He'll instead drive in, step back, hand it off to High Note. High Note with the deep three, as that's no good. Jevin Sullivan with the nice strong layup, flying over the defense there to come up with that board.
You know, we've seen High Note hit those deep threes all night.
Bouchard passes over to Markert to Sullivan. Sullivan, nice drive there as he can't convert the layup. Thomas Jones, nice little bump there to get the offensive rebound. Colby Bouchard drives in, floats that up, no good. Almost comes up with the offensive rebound. 1:30 here remains. North Polk is down by one as a foul is called on Cam Markert. That'll be his second. Carter Morton here at the line with the 1-and-1 opportunity.
Current score, Comets 30, Greene County 31. It's still anyone's ball game here in Alleman.
As the first one drops there for Carter Morton, he'll have a second one here at the line as he extends the Greene County lead to 2. And the second one will be off as it bounces off the back of the rim there. Colby Bouchard comes up with the rebound. Cam Markert will take the ball up the floor. 2-point ball game here as 1:20 remains before the half. Sullivan with the ball, kicks over to Parkins. Parkins drives in. Strong drive there. He's instead called for the charge as Greene County will once again be at the line. Carter Morton shooting 2 here. Never mind, Greene County will be taking the ball the other way from out of bounds.
Colton Parkins
that
does
was an
not
offensive
seem to agree with
foul.
that.
Sullivan has a hand in his face, contests the shot there as that's a miss from Carter Morton. North Polk with the rebound. Cam Markert to take it down the other way as 59 seconds remain here before half. Nice little layup there by Cam Markert. That's good as he ties up the ball game here. 53 seconds before half.
Talk about intense.
Solid defense there by Jevin Sullivan, but a foul is called on the floor. That'll be on Jevin Sullivan, his second of the contest. With 46 seconds remaining here, Carter Morton shoots 2 here at the line. Checking in for the North Polk Comets, we're going to have Quentin Sommers, Braden Hawksbergen, and Quentin MacArthur. Checking out of the game, Thomas Jones, Colby Bouchard, and Jevin Sullivan.
Both teams have 10 fouls on the night.
Greene County, again, will be leading by 1, 33-32, as Carter Morton has his second here at the line. And he gets that one to fall as he extends the Greene County lead here to 2. Cam Markert will have the ball. 45 seconds remaining here in the second. 2-point Greene County lead. Markert slows the offense up here. Nice little screen there by Sommers. Markert turns the other way, dishes it off to Hawksbergen. Hawksbergen looks to pass as he's doubled at half. Sommers with the ball now. Back up to Hawksbergen. They're trying to cut some time here to get the final shot here of the half. Trying to either get the lead here or tie the ball game as 17 seconds remain on the clock. Time's winding down here. North Polk is going to need a look here to do something. Try to get some more points on the board. Nice little lob there to Parkins. He comes up with the ball. Nice layup. Gets the offensive board but cannot finish as Fisher grabs the board. 1 remains. Shot there by High Note. No good before the half. And coming into the break, 34-32 Greene County.
It's still anyone's game here in Alleman. Wow, what an exhilarating first half.
Yeah, both teams coming out here strong. It's a defensive battle as both teams are coming out here aggressive. Both have ran up a multitude of fouls and forced turnovers, and that's why it's such a close ball game here as North Polk is down by 2. going into the
absolutely.
half.
You know, I did notice Tyler Miller dominating in the first quarter, seeming to lean back a little bit in the second quarter.
Yeah, I did notice that. He had a lot of points inside for Greene County there in the first. I believe he had 8 points to end the half there. Colton Parkins leading for the North Polk Comets with 13. We'll see how he decides to up his game in second to try to get North Polk to gain and maintain a lead here for the North Polk Comets.
Yeah.
Now, I definitely don't see either team being able to gain a substantial lead here in the second half. I'm expecting it to be another defensive battle for both teams here, as it's been a strong defensive battle for both teams as it's only a 2-point game here. And we'll see how the teams adjust and who's going to look and come out stronger here between the Rams and the Comets.
Well, I got to say, what I'm worried about was on Friday against Roland Story, the Comets were down 3 or 4, I believe, and ended up losing the game by over 25 points. Can the Comets come out after the half, and can they take this ball game back?
Yeah, an issue for the Comets here this year is after halftime, the defense starts to fall apart, and the opposing team's able to gain a substantial lead. And North Polk just needs to come out composed like they were in the first half and continue to play their aggressive defense that we've been seeing here. And if they continue to do that, they're going to be able to hold Greene County to a lower score.
Absolutely.
And they just got to start getting their shots here to drop in the second half, as not a lot of them did in the first. They got a lot of good looks, but if you can get them to fall here in the second, should be a good game. And we'll see how it shapes out.
I agree. I think it's going to be essential to shut down Trey Hino and Tyler Miller. Other than that, I think the Comets, if they can succeed in that, they can keep making those threes, if they can keep putting points on the board, I do believe that we could be seeing a dub tonight from the Comets.
Yeah, like I said here, Colton Parkins is leading the Comets in points with 13. The team's leader, Braden Hawksbergen, has 0 coming into the break. We'll see what he can do to better his offense here in the second half, if he can put some points on the board for the North Polk Comets. If he gets hot, I feel like the Comets have a good shot at taking a good lead here and helping the Comets get the W.
Absolutely. Braden Hawksbergen only taking 2 shots in the first half, instead choosing to pass it to either Colton Parkins or Cameron Marker.
Yeah, he's definitely looking to set up his teammates here to try to get them the open looks. And now we'll see if his teammates are going to set him up for some good looks. He had a couple there in the first, but he just couldn't get the shots to drop. That's been the story of the game for both teams here, as it's been a lot of missed open shots and missed open layups. And like I've said multiple times, it's a defensive battle from both teams.
Yeah.
6 minutes remain here in the halftime, and we'll be back after the break. A little update here on the Clay Warner video as Max Preps, which is a big account on all social media, big account for basketball players. They have reposted the video of Clay Warner draining the shot. And so Clay Warner's going to get some more attention here. And that's awesome to see, as Clay Warner deserves it. And we also have House of Highlights contacting us, asking if they can use the video. So Clay Warner's gonna go viral. And it's awesome to see. We'll see how that shapes up.
We've seen a lot of news sources cover it. Washington Post, Fox News, Max Preps, House of Highlights asking us for permission to use the video today at halftime, actually. We are just astounded. Clay is such a great member of our community, a friend to us both, a friend to everyone here at North Polk. We are absolutely ecstatic that we get to see him go out and we get to see him, score that point. That meant a lot to him. But the best part of it all isn't getting that video all over the internet. It's seeing the smile on Clay's face when he got interviewed by the local news. Now that's something you just can't top.
And 3 minutes here remain in halftime, and we'll be back after the break. And as we're about to come back after the halftime break, both teams are going to be coming out here strong, trying to look to gain a substantial lead here where they can hold off the opposing team. And the name of the game for both sides has been defense. Both have came out aggressively on the defensive end in the first half, and I'm sure we're going to see the same in the second. We'll see how this one shapes up.
Really exciting game, I gotta say. Definitely a lot closer than the girls' game. I believe the girls were up by 40 or 50 at half. So this is, a much better game to watch. We see both teams really fighting for it. Both teams currently have losing records, both looking to, keep playoff hopes alive. And the Comets can do it if they start winning right now.
And this is a great game to do it. They've came out here strong in the first, and I guarantee they're going to come out here even stronger in the second.
Absolutely. Super excited to see what this second half brings us.
As we are back underway here now, Greene County will have the ball after half. High Note with the ball. Offensive foul called on High Note as he uses the forearm there to shove off Cam Markert. Colton Parkins to inbound the ball. Markert will take the ball off the floor here for North Polk. Sommer swings it over to Hawksbergen. Hawksbergen with a nice little drive there. Step back. Tries to get the foul there. Shoots the mid-range shot. No call. That's a miss from Braden Hawksbergen.
I'd say it's essential that Braden Hochsberger needs to start scoring points in order to see the Comets win this game.
High note, double teamed up top by Hochsbergen, and that's almost turned over there. Nice defense by Hochsbergen and Sommers. Almost stolen away there. It's called off of
Number two,
Breon
not
there.
agreeing with that call at all. Seems to be a little flustered by it.
North Polk will have the ball on the other end. Cam Markert with the ball. Sommers dishes over to Hochsbergen. Nice screen set there. Nice pass by Hochsbergen down low to MacArthur. Hochsbergen with the wide open three. And bang! Hochsbergen is on the board with three as he now gets North Polk to lead by one here, 35-34. 7 minutes left in third as it's turned over. Parkins passes it over to Markert. Markert with the floater there, and that is good by Cam Markert. They extend the lead to three. And High Note crosses over the line there as that's another Greene County turnover. North Polk will have the ball.
Wow. Things are really starting to look good for North Polk right now as everything that needs to happen is happening. Hochsberger is scoring threes, is driving to the basket, and we get to keep the ball down low.
And Greene County is struggling with turnovers here early as they're looking to start shutting down as Hochsbergen with another three, and that is good by Braden Hochsbergen. Hochsbergen's come out here firing 2 for 3, now has 6 points in the game,
as we
and
said
helps
at
the
halftime,
Comets get a
is
6-point
necessary.
lead. An offensive foul on Greene County, another turnover. Greene County seems to be shutting down here, the look of anger on everybody's face. And I'm not going to be surprised if Greene County looks to call a timeout here and get things under wrap. Sommers inbounds the ball. Cale Fisher checks in here for Hayes, as Hayes has 3 fouls in the game. Inbounds to Markert with a nice spin move to get himself open there.
Markert versus High Note, a great matchup.
Yeah, you got High Note on Markert, and you got Morton on Hochsbergen. As Hochsbergen tries to hit another three, a little heat check there, he's off. But offensive rebound got by Quentin MacArthur. Hochsbergen with the layup, no good. Another layup.
Oh,
a lot of contact there, no call. As it's off of Markert's hand and foot, they call a kick ball there.
Tyler Miller proving he is still tall as he blocks Hochsbergen twice in the paint.
Yeah, the refs seem to be letting the ball game play out here a little bit in the second half as there's been a lot of physicality here early to start. Sommers almost pokes the ball away. Martin with the ball down low to Miller. Hochsbergen tips the pass and allows Tyler Miller to grab the ball out of bounds.
Tyler Miller, a real show of sportsmanship as he accidentally runs into a freshman cheerleader for North Polk over there and apologizes.
Yeah, that's got to be scary. If you're a 5'4 cheerleader and you have a man who's probably about 6'5", 6'6", coming in at you that hot, scary. Parkins for the three, no good. MacArthur tries to battle for the offensive board, almost comes up with it. As Morton has the ball here for Greene County. Swings it over to Breon. Breon down low to Tyler Miller. Turns the ball over. Another Greene County turnover. 6-point lead here by the Comets, 40-34. 5:20 remaining here. As a traveling violation is called on Hochsbergen.
North Polk is not allowed a point yet.
Hochsbergen's doing a good job of showing his cool there as Breon's trying to initiate a little bit of an altercation there as he bumps into Hochsbergen. Cam Markert here on High Note. As we said, that's going to be a key matchup of the game. As he throws the turnover to Colton Parkins. Parkins with the ball, dishes it to Markert to take the ball up the floor here. Hochsbergen's open in the corner, dishes it out to Hochsbergen. Nice pump fake there. Up top to Parkins. Parkins drives in, dishes it off to Markert. Over to MacArthur, up to Parkins. Braden Hochsbergen with the ball now.
Excellent ball work.
Yeah, excellent ball movement by North Polk. As Cam Markert pulls up for the mid-range shot, no good. And despite the size difference by Miller versus MacArthur, MacArthur is doing a great job to try to battle for the offensive glass here.
Absolutely. Luke McCoy and Quinn MacArthur, both amazing defensive players.
Well, Luke McCoy's received little minutes here, as Sam Carsonson and Jevin Sullivan will be checking in the game here shortly. Hand off to Parkins here. Nice defense there by High Note. as Greene County's going to revert back to the 2-3 zone that worked well for them here in the first. Cam Markert with the layup, no good. And both sides here receiving a bit of a cold spell as we've been stuck at 40-34 here for the past 3 minutes. Nice lob inside there to Tyler Miller as he tries to get with a nice little hook. No good. Technical on Tyler Miller as Tyler Miller complains that called. And this North Polk crowd is really hyped up right now.
Tyler Miller looking furious.
Miller is taken out of the game.
He's taking that missed shot really hard.
As he goes to the end of the bench. And that's a big move there for Greene County. Tyler Miller has been an asset for Greene County, and he picks up a technical. And he is not happy as he sits on the end of the bench there.
Absolutely.
And Braden Hawksbergen will be shooting 2 here at the line. As the first one falls, he extends the North Polk lead here to 7 with 3:58 remaining here in the third.
We saw a little move by Braden. He pantomimed high-fiving his teammates right there.
And the second one is no good from Braden Hawksbergen. North Polk will grab the ball here again.
Looking very upbeat.
And Greene County's really going to have to step it up here if they're going to want to try to get back in this game here. North Polk only with a 7-point lead. They're going to look to try to add it. 41-34 here, 3:48 remaining before the end of the quarter. As that's a nice feed there by Parkin. Sam Carstensen with his first points of the game.
With Tyler Miller out, putting in Carstensen and putting him under the basket was a power move by the Comets.
Quick foul there called on Hawksbergen. That'll be his third. It's High Note will inbound the ball here for Greene County. And tough defense here out early for the North Polk Comets as they've caused a lot of turnovers. That's a nice little move there by Martin, but that's no good. Off of Sam Carstensen, he cannot come up with the board.
Carstensen appears to be the answer to Tyler Miller.
Yeah, he was not able to play in the first. Tyler Miller's going to be out here for the second after his technical foul. Sam Carstensen now is going to add a little bit of height, standing at 6'4". He's able to play this half, and we'll see what he can bring to the North Polk offense, as it's already looking like it's going to be good after the nice little high-low pass there from Parkins allowed Sam Carstensen to have a wide-open layup. Stolen away by Braden Hawksbergen, going down quick the other end. Nice pass to Parkins with the layup, and that is good. North Polk extends their lead to 11, 45-34 with 3 minutes remaining here.
North Polk has not allowed Greene County a single point yet this half, and it shows.
And High Note tries to go up with it, not happy. Another technical called here on Greene County.
Oh!
And Greene County is shutting down. This is not a good look for Greene County.
Oh, my goodness. At halftime, I remember saying Trey Hino and Tyler Miller need to be shut down in order for the Comets to succeed, and Braden Hawksberger needs to go off.
I will say the refs here are a little trigger happy with these technicals, as that's the second technical called in the last 45 seconds. The first free throw will drop for Braden Hawksbergen at the line as he extends the North Polk lead to 12 with 3 minutes remaining here in the third.
I consider almost,
second one rims out.
Almost a basketball prophet, because Hawksbergen's gotten both of those technicals and allowed to shoot both times.
Hawksbergen's 2 for 4 from the line here tonight. So he has 8 points for the Comets. Inbounds to Hawksbergen. Martin here on Hawksbergen.
I will digress, though. Tyler Miller.
Nice move there by Parkins as he's able to lay that up inside for another 2 points. 14-point lead here for the Comets with 2:40 remaining here in the third. Nice three there by Morton, and that drops. That's a deep contested three. Timeout here, Greene County, as they're going to look to try to regroup as they get their first points of the half. 48-37. 2:43 remaining here in third.
That three-point shot is actually going to be their first points of the half.
And Greene County is coming out here a little slow. They've had a lot of hiccups with multiple turnovers, 2 technical fouls on 2 of their biggest assets that they have on the team. Hino and Miller were both called for technical fouls. They'll see themselves on the bench. And we'll see how this shapes up here for North Polk.
I expect both of those players to come back with a vengeance. And let me just say, when I said that they need to shut down Tyler Miller and Trey Hino, I was not expecting them to get shut down like that. I was expecting more stronger defense. However, the Comets need it.
Yeah, the North Polk Comets have been able to cause a lot of physical plays here on defense. And like we said before the break, it's going to be up to North Polk's defense. And they've really stood out. And the tough defense is helped them get this 11-point lead here as there's about 3 minutes remaining before the break. Parkins will inbound to Markert on the other end.
What a great game to watch here in Alleman.
Rosato's going to pick up Markert here at half, as Breon will now be on Parkins. Morton remains on Hawksbergen as Hawksbergen wheels around. Nice pass inside to Parkins. Travel is called on Parkins. Greene County to inbound the ball. Press here by North Polk. They're running a 1-2-2 here.
Oh.
Pass is almost turned over. Ooh, a foul is called there on Colton Parkins. They're going to have to be careful here with the emotion that they're showing on these fouls. Even if they disagree with the call, they got to be careful because this ref does not seem like he's too hesitant to call a technical, as Greene County's already received 2. And that first one is going to be good for Fisher as he cuts the lead to 10. 2:21 remain here in the third. And 2 for 2 at the line. 9-point lead for the Comets here as Markert rushes the ball down the other end. Jevin Sullivan wide open on the wing. Hawksbergen with the ball, drives in. Nice 3 there by Hawksbergen, no good. As Greene County comes up with the board. Pass over to Fisher with the open 3. No hand out on Fisher as he drains that 3. Cuts the lead to just 6 points here. 2 minutes remaining in the third. North Polk is going to have to step up their defense here if they're going to want to keep this lead against Greene County. Nice pass out to Jevin. Jevin with the step over. No good.
Jevin Sullivan has been very unsuccessful with the threes.
Drive in by Fisher as he runs over Colton Parkins. No call. And it is just a 4-point ball game as a timeout is called by North Polk. North Polk is really going to need to step it up here. They're in a cold spell. It's 48-44. And Greene County here on a little run is they're on a 10-0 run here against the North Polk Comets. And the Comets are forcing shots on the other end that they don't need to take. And they need to do what they were doing at the start of the quarter and start moving the ball around and creating open shots for their teammates in order for them to score. The defensive end has been good. We saw a little bit of hiccups there, not getting out on Fisher as he had a wide open 3 there to cut the lead to 6. And then a questionable call there on a questionable no call there on the other end as Parkins was trucked over, and the lead was cut to 4. Markert will inbound the ball here to Bouchard. Bouchard will take the ball up the floor.
The score here in Alleman is North Polk 48, Greene County 44.
Turnover by Bouchard. A sloppy pass there. Missed layup at the other end as he tries to go up with the right on the left-hand side. Another missed layup. A block by Cam Markert. Rebound by Cam Markert. Hawksbergen takes the ball up the floor here. Nice little move there by Hawksbergen as he has the wide open midi, and that's no good. 3 Greene County people up there for the rebound. Almost knocked the ball out of each other's hands. 58 seconds remain here in the third. 48-44. Trips and falls. That's another Greene County turnover. North Polk will have possession. Like I said, the turnovers, they got to slow them down if they're going to want to come back in this game.
Absolutely.
When North Polk, they've started turning the ball over in multiple possession, and it's showing because now it's only a 4-point game instead of 12 that they had.
You know, I'm hearing a lot of yelling coming from both crowds.
3 from Cam Markert. Called for a travel. North Polk fans are not happy as that was quite a questionable call. Cam Markert drained the open 3, but that's no good. Greene County to inbound the ball here. Deep pass there. to Briot. Fisher with another open three. Nobody's out on him, and that's good as he cuts the Greene County deficit to just one. 30 seconds remaining here in the third. North Polk does not have an answer. North Polk is really going to have to step it up here if they want to win this game. The defense has been slacking as Parkins drives baseline, kicks out to Marker, over to Hawksbergen. Hawksbergen does not take the open three. Instead, Parkins has it. No good. Greene County has a chance here to score at the other end with 13 seconds remaining here in the third, 48-47. If they score here, they'll have the lead going into the fourth quarter. And that'll be a big-time score for Greene County as he has a wide-open midi and no good. Time will expire here in the third. 48-47 coming into the fourth.
Wow, talk about an exhilarating third quarter. Amazing from both teams.
North Polk came out strong, going on a 12-0 run. But Greene County was able to answer back on a 10-0 run. And now North Polk only leads by one. And it's been an exciting game. We thought Greene County was falling apart. But they've sure stepped up and came back at the end of that third quarter. And they're able to cut the deficit to just 1 point here going into the fourth. With Tyler Miller and High Note out, we'll see what Greene County is able to do here. And if North Polk defense is going to step back up, they started off strong here in the fourth, causing multiple turnovers. Multiple fouls were called on Greene County. And but they just came and answered on the offensive end as North Polk's starting to fall apart here. They need to step it up here in the fourth quarter if they're going to want to win this ball game.
I mean, absolutely no one expected that Greene County's arguably two best players, Tyler Miller, Trey Highnote, to be out by the third quarter. That was a big game changer, but Greene County seems to be adjusting just fine with only a 1 point deficit that North Polk once had at 12.
Miller and Highnote were two assets that were really good there for Greene County in the first half, but they're both now out for the game as Marker will take the ball up the floor here for the North Polk Comets. 48-47, Comets lead. The start of the fourth here. So almost called for the 5-second there. As Quentin MacArthur, not even in the lane, is called for a 3-second violation. Huh. We'll see how Greene County is going to answer to that questionable call there.
You know, we're seeing both of the crowds very into the game, yelling at all the calls, cheering at all the baskets. Incredible.
And Rosado, nice spin move there.
Wow.
Gets the layup. Another lead change here for Greene County. Leads by one, 49-48. 7 minutes remaining here in the fourth.
Incredible
Cam Marker,
right there.
Nice screen there set by MacArthur. He rolls his miss. MacArthur still open down low. Goes up strong for the layup. Gets called for the foul. MacArthur will have two here at the line. And this game's going to be an exciting finish here.
Absolutely.
Both teams are coming out here strong on defense. And now the offense just needs to step up. Both teams have to stay in a rhythm if they're going to want to win this ball game. So that first one falls for Quentin MacArthur.
That's going to tie the game.
Tie the ball game, 49s, with 7:14 remaining here in the fourth. Let's see if he can get the second one. This is a big free throw here for the Comets. No good. Never mind. And that's a great offensive rebound by Sommers. Oh, Sommers is called for the offensive foul.
Oh, no.
And that's a questionable call. They're doing a good job staying composed. That's a very, very questionable call there by the referee as he just fell down on the other end. But Sommers is doing a great job of staying composed.
Absolutely. Can't blame him for making that call, though. They've been making a lot of calls tonight. Those two technicals especially, highly contested. Sommers call, highly contested.
Yeah, that Greene County player should look at a job on Broadway after that great acting job, as that's another foul called on Sommers here. 49-49, 7 minutes remaining in the fourth. Fisher will be at the line for two.
Quinn Sommers looking visibly distressed as another foul is called on him. Oh.
First free throw is good here for the Comets.
Always good to see that.
And the second one drops here for Greene County. As we'll see if North Polk can answer here on the other end. 51-49, 7 minutes remaining here in the fourth.
Quinn Sommers lacking enthusiasm.
Sommers is a little upset after 2 questionable calls called on him, as it's another North Polk turnover. North Polk can't let themselves fall apart here. I know they've had a couple questionable calls called on them there. And we'll see a steal by Braden Hawksburg, and he goes down on the other end to tie the ball game. Not called for the foul. There we go. Very late foul there. Technical foul called on Braden Hawksburg, and this game is getting out of hand. These refs are trying their hardest out here, as that's 2 technicals. Wow. I believe you have a technical foul called on Braden Hawksburg and a technical foul here called on Coach Wilkins, if I'm correct. Jevin Sullivan will check in the game here for the North Polk Comets, as this game is getting out of hand.
Wow.
You had the no call here on the other end after a Greene County player falls down with no contact and a foul's called on him.
You know, I mean, the refs have had to make a lot of tough calls tonight.
And, you know, they're trying their hardest out here, but the North Polk fans are visibly upset after that.
Oh, absolutely.
It was a very, very late foul called there on Braden Hawksburg.
I agree.
But that's going to be canceled out here by the technicals called on North Polk. If I'm correct, it's a double technical on North Polk, as Braden Hawksburg will be subbed out here.
Hawksburg visibly upset.
6:24 here remaining in the game. 52-49. Greene County leads by 3.
Wow.
Oh, correction, it was only 1 technical. That was called on Braden Hawksburg, as he misses the second. 52-49 here. 6:24 remaining in the game. And both crowds here are getting very into this game, as this is going to be a very exciting finish here.
Trey Hino returns to the game.
Trey Hino is brought back into the game after receiving his technical foul. He's going to be a big asset here for Greene County, as Morton, nice little dribble move there. Hesitation, is able to drive inside, cross over with the reverse layup there. That's good. Greene County leads by 5. Cam Marker with the ball here.
Oh, Cameron.
North Polk's going to need to settle down here and start looking for better shots than that on the offensive end. A lot of contact there, no call, as High Note will take the ball down the other end. Jevin Sullivan picks him up. Morton at top, looks to spot it for a 3. Nice little hesitation dribble once again by High Note. Correction, Morton. Morton throws the ball out of bounds, as number 10 was not ready for that pass to come.
The Comets need a big break, and they need it now.
Cam Marker will check the ball in here for North Polk, as Jevin Sullivan passes back to Marker to take the ball up the floor. Marker to Parkins. Parkins almost misses that. Over to Jevin Sullivan. Nice little pump fake there as he drives inside. Little floater. And that is good by Jevin Sullivan, as he cuts the North Polk deficit to 3, 54-51 with 5 minutes remaining here. As High Note takes the ball, nice little hesitation there. Blocked by Sullivan. Marker comes up with the rebound. Marker on the other end. He drives inside. Stumbles. Called for a double dribble, as Greene County will now have the ball going the other way. Coach Nick Wilkins visibly upset after that, after he thinks that should have been a foul call, especially after the very touchy calls here that have been called on both ends.
Absolutely.
Wilkins has to be careful not to pick up a technical here, after Braden Hawksburg already picked up a technical in the 4th. Morton has the ball here for Greene County. Morton with a nice little step back there. Does not drive inside. Nice defense here by Thomas Jones. Sam Carstensen picks up Fisher. Fisher's looking for a deep 3. Nice screen there by Morton. Fisher drives inside. A foul called, and North Polk fans are upset.
Oh, North Polk crowd furious. I can't blame them. Very, very hard calls by the refs tonight. Both teams have suffered immensely. And
Fisher will be out the line here for 2, 54-51. North Polk is down by 3 with 4:30 remaining. Parkins has the ball on the other end. Passes to Jevin for the open 3. Jevin Sullivan ties the ball game with 4:30 remaining here in the fourth.
He's been looking
54s all around.
Past 3 games.
Deep 3 there. That's off. Cam Marker with the rebound as North Polk will be going the other way.
I would like to tell everyone at home, it is a tie game, 54-54. We have
Jevin
not
Sullivan
score in a minute.
Dishes to Parkins. Sullivan with the ball back up top. Marker with the nice cut there. Sam Carsonson dishes it off to Parkins. Parkins with an open 3. That is good.
Oh my
North Polk Comets will be leading by 3 here.
Colton Parkins.
57-54 with 4 minutes remaining here in the fourth. As High Note drives inside, gets the tough layup, no good. Jevin Sullivan comes up with the board. Foul there by Breon. North Polk Comets will have a 1-and-1 opportunity at the other end. They can potentially get the lead up here to 5 with 3:47 remaining here in the fourth.
Wow, what a high-energy, high-stakes game. Comets have the lead, 57-54.
It will not be a 1-on-1 situation. Marker will take the ball at the other end.
Incredible.
Sam Carsonson backs down Fisher inside, kicks it out to Marker. Sullivan swings it over to Marker. Marker drives inside. Nice move there, but that's no good as he gets his own offensive rebound stolen away by Greene County. Greene County will have it going the other way. In the corner to Fisher. Fisher spots up. He does not shoot. Stolen away. Thomas Jones doesn't look for the ball. Layup is good by Morton. And Markert's knocked down by his teammate. He's slow to get up, but he's limping down the other way.
Cam Markert exhausted. He's been playing almost the whole game.
It's 57-56. North Polk leads by 1 with 3 minutes here in the fourth. Jevin Sullivan with a nice little move there. Kicks it over to Thomas Jones. Back out to Jevin. Sullivan cuts over inside. Nice move there. Fouled hard. He's going to have 2 at the line, potentially being able to extend the North Polk lead to 3 here with 2:45 remaining here in the fourth. These are big free throws here for Jevin Sullivan as he wants to knock these down to extend the North Polk lead.
You know, we've seen Jevin Sullivan come back a lot from missing multiple threes on Friday. To
And
now
that first one is good. It's going to be 58-56 here for the North Polk Comets.
I'd like to apologize for yelling Thomas's name when the ball hit his foot a couple times. The game is very high energy.
And that second one is good as he extends the North Polk lead here to 3. 59-56, 2:40 remaining in the game. Thomas Jones with a solid defense there on Morton as Morton almost loses the ball. Rosado has the ball at the top now. Jevin on him. Over to High Note. Cam Markert on him tough. Jevin Sullivan spins in. Foul called on Sam Carsonson. Sam Carsonson has to be careful here with his emotions so he doesn't pick up a technical. That'll be his second in 2 games. That'll be Sam Carsonson's first of the contest as High Note has 2 here at the line.
Wow. Colton Parkins leads the Comets in scoring with 20 points.
The first one is no good. Had an opportunity to cut the lead to 2 there. Still does with this second free throw. 59-56, 2:26 remaining in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a nail-biter of a game.
Sorry for us showing our emotion here a little bit as this is an intense game. Offensive rebound stolen away by Cam Markert. Breon's upset. Markert picks up his dribble, kicks over to Sullivan. Sullivan brings the ball past half court here. Markert with the foul. Markert will be at the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity.
You know, these free throws are deciding the game. If it
These
wasn't for
are
Sullivan's
killer
2,
free
we wouldn't have
throws.
this big of a lead.
You have the opportunity to extend the lead by 5. This is where clutch time comes in and you need to knock down the free throws. It's all about focus here for Cam Markert as he's looking to knock down this one. And he knocks down the first one. He can get the second one here. Extends the North Polk lead to 4, 50-65 with 2 minutes remaining in the game. Markert now has 20 for the North Polk Comets. Correction. Markert has 14 for the North Polk Comets.
Markert has 15. Colton Parkins has 20.
So the second one is no good there for Cam Markert. 4-point lead by the Comets. Open 3 by Breon. Rims out of there. Offensive rebound by Hayes. Blocked by Sam Carsonson. Sam Carsonson battles for the board, gets foul. This is a great game, folks.
Oh, absolutely. The crowd is going wild. North Polk, Greene County.
60 to 56.
Crowds.
Sam will have 2 free throws here at the other end. 2 minutes remaining in the game.
Wow. North Polk has a 4-point lead with 60 points over Greene County's 56.
Timeout here by Greene County. 4-point lead. You have the opportunity to extend the lead to at least 5. You need to knock down the first free throw. The first free throw is killer. You extend it to a 2-possession game, and you need to just cover up the 3 on the defensive end, and you'll be fine. You cover up the 3, hold the ball on the offensive end, don't turn it over, and if you have the opportunity inside to score, then you score inside. Otherwise, you D up on the other end, and you hold the ball, not allowing Greene County to score. As you have a 4-point lead, you can potentially have a 6-point lead here if Sam Carsonson can knock down both free throws. He has a 1-and-1 opportunity. If he makes the first, he'll get a second.
Absolutely.
We'll see how this shapes out.
North Polk appeared to struggle for a moment with Braden Hoxberger out on the technical. However, they've recovered fast.
There is 2 minutes remaining here in the game, as Colton Parkins is leading in the North Polk Comets right now with 20 points, followed by Cam Markert with 14.
And Carter Morton of Greene County leading with 14 points, matching that of Cameron Markert's 14.
And Morton's had a great game. After High Note and Miller were both out of the game after receiving those technicals, he really stepped up here. He has 14 for Greene County. Sam Carsonson at the line for 1.
An absolute nail-biter, ladies and gentlemen, an absolute nail-biter.
And we'll see how this goes for Sam Carsonson. That first free throw is good. That is a clutch free throw by Sam Carsonson. I know he struggled here in the season with free throws, but that one is a must drop, and he stepped up in clutch time, and he made it. Absolutely. We'll see if the second one falls here for Sam Carsonson. A second one is good. North Polk lead is up to 6, as Rosado will take the ball up the floor for Greene County here. Nice move there on Jevin. Kicks it over to High Note. High Note with the 3, and that's off. Sam Carsonson with the rebound.
Oh.
Parkins saves it there. Marker will take the ball. 1:45 here remaining. Poked away there. Like I said, you can't have these turnovers. Now you just got to stop the ball and don't foul. A foul is called on what looked like to be a clean block.
It is possible Marker made a little bit of contact on his way down. It was unable to be told from up here. However, the refs have been making quite a few calls tonight.
He may have nicked the arm there on the layup, and that's what is the cause of the foul. Morton will be at the line here for 2. That is a situation. That's a situation where you cannot foul in. He did a good job of not allowing the ball to get up there to score, but now it's the situation where he has the opportunity to cut the lead down to 4. Absolutely. As he's already cut it down to 5 here, 62-57, 1:38 remaining here in the game.
Wow. Both teams, or North Polk has 10 fouls, Greene County's 9.
Timeout called by Greene County. 62-58, 4-point game here with 1:38 remaining. Now, if you're North Polk, you just try to push the ball down the floor quickly on the other end, and
absolutely,
it ended up in a turnover. You want to slow down the pace, keep control of the ball, work a nice offense, and you want to try to get that lead back up to 6. You get that lead up to 6, you have 1:38 here remaining in the game.
Exactly.
You have the opportunity to ice them out and win this ball game, as North Polk cannot turn the ball over. You turn the ball over, they have an opportunity to cut it down to 2 or cut it down to 1, and you can't have that happen.
You know, any shot from Greene County makes this game a lot closer.
And if you're North Polk, you cannot force anything here. If you try to force the ball inside and turn it over, that's what will kill them. You cannot try to force a 3. You cannot try to force a mid-range shot, and you need to control the basketball if you want to win this ball game, as it's inbounded to Markert. Tough defense here by Greene County. Jevin Sullivan with the ball.
I would not be surprised if we see this game come down to the last 10 seconds of play.
So they try to trap it down, almost thrown away. Sam Carsonson has the ball. Nice layup there by Parkins as he extends the lead here to 6, 64-58. 1:20 remaining in the game. Nice move there by High Note. High Note tries to drive in there. 3 by High Note. 3 is no good.
Oh.
Ball goes out of bounds. 6-point lead here with 1:13 remaining.
Comets 64 to Greene County's 58. Very
Once
close
again,
game.
you need to control the basketball. You cannot turn the basketball over in this situation. As it's inbounded to Jevin Sullivan. He dishes over to Sam. Foul called on, I believe, number 3, Breon. Morton, correction. As Jevin Sullivan, who is a nice free throw shooter, will be at the line for 2.
It's going to be Greene County's 10th foul, meaning 10 fouls for both teams, a total of 40 fouls on the night.
That means no matter what, whenever you foul, two-point opportunity here at the line for both teams. As the first one is good by Jevin Sullivan. He extends the North Polk lead here to 7.
Incredible. Jevin Sullivan, we've seen him build back his confidence. He made a 3 tonight. He's been struggling to do that in the past couple games, and now he's on his 4th or 5th free throw.
And the second one drops in as it almost rolls off the front of the rim there. 8-point lead here by the Comets with 1:10 remaining. Thomas Jones on defense. Now that's clutch time for a freshman like Jevin Sullivan. He's such a great player for the North Polk Comets. Inside to Fisher.
Over.
Fisher, strong finish there. Cuts into the deficit of 6. Marker with the ball. Dishes over to Sullivan. Marker with the ball now. Lobs it over top to Parkins. Parkins, hold the ball here. Do not turn it over. You have 40 seconds remaining. You do not need to shoot. If you control the ball and you run out the clock, you will win this ball game, and that's what the North Polk Comets are doing as it forces Morton to foul. Jevin Sullivan will be at the line for 2 more. 66-60 here as Jevin Sullivan now has an opportunity to make the lead 8.
Wow.
66-60, 36 seconds remaining.
You know, this second half, Braden Hoxberger dominated the third quarter. Jevin Sullivan in the 4th. Amazing. He's going to drop another one in there.
And Braden Hoxbergen, after receiving the technical foul, has not been put back into the game. But the rest of the team has stepped up well for the North Polk Comets as Jevin Sullivan knocked down the first free throw, knocks down the second. 8-point lead here by the Comets, 36 seconds remaining. You cannot foul if you're the North Polk defense here. Do not give up a dumb foul here as Thomas almost forces the turnover there. Nice defense there. Fisher with the 3. No good. Parkins comes up with the board. As forced to foul again, Parkins will be at the other end for 2. Parkins is also a great free throw shooter here for the Comets as he has an opportunity now to make the lead 10. 68-60, 20.2 remaining here in the game.
Talk about great sportsmanship. Parkins and Marker both helping up their fallen teammates up to their feet. Great sportsmanship from both teams tonight. Just great to see that. You'll love to see that. You'll love to see it.
And it's great to see after how much of a scrappy game this has been. Both teams are still being respectful to one another. Parkins misses the first free throw. Not too much of a big deal here as you lead by 8 with 20 seconds remaining. Hopefully Parkins can extend the lead to 9 and ice the game even more.
North Polk looks to bring everyone back on defense.
A second one is also no good. Parkins gets the offensive rebound, and that's tough to do when you have 3 guys down there, and Parkins is the only one there. As another foul is forced by Breon. Cam Marker will be at the line for 2 here. You rarely see that. So you have 3 guys there to rebound the ball, and you're shooting free throws and you get the offensive rebound.
That's incredible.
You can't let that happen as a defense. You just
that's
can't.
That's why they call him Colton the King Parkins. It shows, especially in this game.
Especially in a game where it's an 8-point game and there's 30 seconds remaining. You cannot allow the other team to get that easy of an offensive rebound when nobody else is there besides him, and you have 3 guys down there.
Marker puts the game
Marker
away.
goes 2 for 2 from the line. 10-point lead, 10 seconds remaining. This game is out of reach for Greene County. Breon does hit a 3. He'll cut the lead to 7 as 5 seconds remain.
Cam Marker tells everyone to go down court.
And that's
Big
a great
throw.
play. You throw the ball down the floor. As North Polk will get their 5th win of the season here.
What
great game by North
game.
Polk. 70-63. And
look at that. The North Polk sideline is ecstatic.
Great
Colby,
performance
talk about
there.
an amazing game.
Great performance by Colton Parkins as he had 22, Cam Marker at 16, and Jevin Sullivan 14. Thank you for tuning in, folks. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell to never miss a game, and we'll see you in the next one.